say hospitals are places of healing, but sometimes they're where the world forgets you exist. In 2002, a patient was discovered wandering an abandoned psychiatric ward of St. Sebastian's Medical Center in Clay County, Kentucky. The wing had been shut down for over 24 years. It had no power, no medical staff, no beds, and yet, this man, barefoot, dressed in rotted scrubs, was found, walking in circles, muttering phrases in an outdated dialect, eyes wide with fear as if he hadn't seen the outside world in decades. He wouldn't tell anyone his name. He couldn't, because, according to every official record, this man had died in 1978. Officer Daniel Mercer was the first on the scene. He'd been dispatched after an HVAC crew working in the basement complained of hearing someone crying behind the walls. The crew assumed it was a squatter or a prank. Mercer assumed the same. But what they found wasn't a squatter. It was a man, pale, thin, hollow-eyed, and trembling, standing in the center of what looked like a long-forgotten operating room. He was covered in dirt, blood. His hospital bracelet was still intact, but the print had faded into a blur of years. When Mercer asked him who he was, the man just whispered,
"Still here. I'm still here."
Once they brought him in and began processing him as a mental health patient, they searched old hospital records for any match. They found Joseph M. Heller, a 32-year-old man admitted in 1976 for schizophrenia. His file said he died in a 1978 fire, body unrecoverable. But here he was, with the same birthmark, similar dental records, and a matching hospital bracelet with a 1976 patient ID. A forensic audit revealed the fire hadn't touched Wing C. It had simply been sealed off. A retired nurse revealed it was used for off-the-books patients, those too violent or unstable for treatment. Heller wasn't dead. He'd been locked away and forgotten. Doctors found Heller's organs healthy, but his brain underactive, as if time had frozen. He whispered unsettling things in his sleep.
"Don't turn off the light. He's still here, in the wall. The doctor wears no face."
2 weeks later, he vanished. No one saw him leave. Just a note on his pillow. Still here. In 2004, journalist Thomas Keene broke into the hospital and found a sealed records room. Inside, he found 42 names, all listed as deceased. Most had appeared in missing persons cases. Joseph Heller's full file was there, ending with a transcript from 1978 referencing a figure called the Surgeon. Protocol 9 was initiated. Wing C sealed. No survivors. Keene's final record was found weeks later. The audio had him whispering,
I saw him in the dark. Faces behind the cabinets. Fingers under the floor. And Heller. He wasn't alone.
Then,
he wears no face. He wears no face.
So maybe Joseph Heller was just a patient. Or maybe he was something left behind, something the hospital tried to erase. But in places like St. Sebastian's, some things can't be sealed away. They linger, they remember, and sometimes they take those who try to remember them. You just listened to The Forgotten Patient, Day 1 of 30 in this month-long horror series. If you made it to the end, you might want to leave the light on tonight. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Comment below what type of stories you want to hear. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.